We're asked to find the solution to the system of inequalities. So what you should system of equations, pretend those are equal signs, and we'll talk about how we can specially graph them after we get the lines graphed. So before, if that equals 5, the easiest way of graphing that is through cover-up. Like if you plug in a 0 in for y, you can cover it up with your finger, and we get x equals 5 on the x-axis. And then if we cover up x, if we put a 0 in for x, then we get y equals 5. So I'm going to put a dot at y equals 5. And that's it. That's our line. I'm going to make that doesn't have the line underneath it. Okay, if it was greater than or equal to with that line underneath, then we make it a solid line. But since it's just greater than, it's got to be a dotted line. Let's do the same thing for the other ones. Cover up x. Don't take the negative sign with you. You've got negative y is less than 5. So if we pretend that's an equation equals 5, you'd have to do a little bit of solving to figure out what y is. Y doesn't equal 5 for this line. Y equals negative 5. You'd have negative 1. So if we pretend that's an equal sign, then y equals negative 5. So we're going to make a new line, put a dot on negative 5. And then cover up the y, including the sign that's to the lines x equals 5. We get the same intercept there. And for the same reasons as a dotted line. And now we have to shade. It's an inequality, so that means that this might be the solution area. Oh no, I deleted the whole thing. I remember. So I won't do that again. You got the idea though, right? We got to find, it's one of these pizza slices or triangles. We got a triangle here, triangle here, triangle here. To find out which one the solution area is, triangles, and plug it into both inequalities to see if it makes sense. So like if I plug in 0, 0, that's a point definitely in this side. X and 0 and for y. 0 plus 0 makes 0. 0 is greater than 5. Not true, right? 0 is not greater than 5, so I'm not going to shade this left triangle. Let's try the point that's definitely in this triangle. If I plug in a 5 for x and a 10 for y, 5 plus 10 makes 15. 15 is greater than 5, so it's true for the. I plug in 5 down here and 10 in for y. 5 minus 10 makes negative 5. Oh, and that is true, right? Negative 5 is less than 5. So I plugged in the point, I picked the test point, top and the bottom, and since it was true in both the top and the bottom, that's going to be our solution, okay? So you might want to do that part out with pencil and paper, like plug in a 0 for x, plug in a 0 for y. These ones were nice inequalities. We're plugging in the numbers. It wasn't too hard with mental arithmetic.